This is the top search story right now. Officials saying that Perez Hilton was hospitalized after live streaming self-harm. We've got our Rocsi Diaz here following this story. Rox, this is just so very sad. And I got to say, I'm sorry to say that I woke up to this and I saw this video. I saw these images. They were very concerning, very disturbing. Tell us right now what we know, because a lot of people are searching about Perez Hilton's background, but they also want to know what happened here.
Right, Gio. Well, you and I both grew up in a generation who knows the name Perez Hilton. His real name is Mario Lavanderia. Launched his gossip blog in 2004 and became the most powerful and most feared voice in Hollywood. He ripped his name off of Perez Hilton. He chronicled Britney Spears' hardest times. He's feuded with everyone from will.i.am to John Mayer and championing unknowns like Lady Gaga before the world even caught on to who Lady Gaga was. And they called him the most hated man in Hollywood. That was until 2010 when he publicly vowed to stop the bullying that made him famous, rebranding over the years as a podcaster and a single dad of 3, chasing redemption. Now, Tuesday night, just everything took a turn. The story turned. He was hospitalized after appearing to harm himself during a live stream, even telling his viewers who joined that he was attempting to take his life. The Miami-Dade Sheriff's Police Office confirmed that he was safely recovered and taken to a local hospital.
And listen, there's a reason why we're not describing what's in the video, because it is very disturbing. We're just going to leave it there. But we are, of course, thinking about Perez. We are thinking about his family. What do we know about his condition right now? Is he okay?
Well, we know that right now we've first heard from Perez's camp in a statement that was posted on his website. His team and his family confirmed that he is receiving medical care, and he thanked the fans, and they thanked the fans for the overwhelming outpouring love, support, and prayers. There are no specifics on his conditions. Nothing has been released yet, and his management says that they have no additional confirmed information to share. The family does ask that his privacy and theirs be respected, promising updates if they can and when they can. But for now, they're just focused on exactly where it should be, and that's on his well-being.
That's exactly where it should be. People, though, are very concerned because one of the more troubling parts of the story is that he's a father, right? And he has children, and they're asking about his children. Do we know where they are, and are they okay?
So the most important thing to know is that the kids are safe. Perez is a single father of 3 children. They were all born via surrogacy. They moved in with him and his mom to Miami just this summer. Authorities confirmed Perez was alone in the home during the incident, and the children were not present during the crisis moment. And when the crisis teams responded, there were licensed mental health professionals that were on the scene supporting him and the family at the time. And of course, I do want to add that if you know someone or you yourself are struggling with anything, you can always text 988, and that's the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's available anytime for anyone out there.
That's right, 24/7 at any time. You are not alone. Call that number, text that number as well. Rocsi Diaz, thank you so much.